This is day 7, Psalm 7. It's a little rainy and violent outside, but we'll get through this. So we'll start verse 1, Psalm 7. O Lord my God, in you do I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers and deliver me, lest like a lion they tear my soul apart, rending it in pieces with none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is wrong in my hands, if I repaid my friend with evil, or plundered my enemy without cause, lest the enemy pursue my soul and overtake it, and let him trample my life to the ground, and lay my glory in the dust. Arise, O Lord, in your anger. Lift yourself up against the fury of my enemies. Awake, for me you have appointed a judgment, lest the assembly of the peoples be gathered about you over it return on high. The Lord judges the peoples. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to the integrity that is in me. O let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteous, you who test the minds and hearts, O righteous God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, and a God who feels the indignation every day. If a man does not repent, God will whet his sword. He has bent and readied his bow. He has prepared for him his deadly weapons, making his arrows fiery shafts. Behold, the wicked man conceives evil and is pregnant with mischief and gives birth to lies. He makes a pit, digging it down, and falls into the hole that he has made. His mischief returns upon his own head, and on his own skull his violence descends. I will give to the Lord the thanks due to his righteousness, and I will sing his praise to the name of the Lord the Most High. This is kind of an intense one, although I think a lot of Psalms of David are pretty intense anyway. But like in the previous Psalms that we've read over the last week, it has circled around from David being at a point of despair to reminding himself in the psalm or the prayer that God is his shield. And so just to emphasize the importance of God being your shield and not, jeez, it is violent. Wow. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, just to emphasize the importance of God being your shield. Much like this roof protecting me from the rain and the lightning. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will get through this. But yeah, to focus on the imagery here, David must have been in shambles writing this. To think of the imagery of, in verse 2, lest like a lion they tear my soul apart, rending it in pieces with none to deliver. To think that this tribulation would cause him to be into pieces, and to be in pieces is to lose part of yourself. That even if you were put to pieces back together, it would still be broken. To think of such a metaphor, and to say that is what you fear, that is what you want God to deliver you from, indicates that, oh, this is a really big problem. But yeah, that I think it's just beautiful that he trusts God through that. But yeah, David must have been such a wreck. But yeah, I also noticed in the psalm it's a little different, because David wants God to impart judgment not just for his enemies but also for himself. It reminded me of Job. Job was like, strike me down if I'm not innocent, if my hands are pure, and David's kind of the same way. In verse 4 he says, if I have repaid my friend with evil or plundered my enemy without cause, lest the enemy pursue my soul and overtake it, and let him trample my life to the ground and lay my glory in the dust. And so yeah, David is even in a moment of vulnerability, appealing to God's judgment and saying, like, hey, if for some reason I did anything, that's part of surrendering, even, is putting yourself before God in such a way, appealing to his judgment. This also reminded me of Romans 3, pretty much that, like, you can't be saved on works alone, for all have fallen short. I was thinking about that as I read verse 9 through 11. O let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteous, you who test the minds and hearts, O righteous God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, and a God who feels indignation every day. David at this time obviously didn't know about like Jesus, but he had an idea that there would be a redeemer one day who would fulfill the old law and save everyone, young and old, past and future, present, all of that. And so, yeah, it's just a reminder that there's so much prophecy in the Old Testament. That's why it's like important to read it, because you truly get the gravity of what Jesus did for us, and like why it's just such good news. So yeah, thank you for listening. God bless.